So this question is transformations, and when we're doing transformations, remember that you have to do them in the order: expansion and compression first, second is reflections, and last is translations. So if we're looking at this right here, what I usually do, I write my point right here, which is the -6 and 4 that I need to do transformations to it. So this point is basically on the y equals f of x. After these transformations, where this point is going to go to. So I'm looking at this right here, and I have to list what I have happening to this graph, or to this function in here. Okay, so the first thing I see, the 1/2. The 1/2 in front of the whole function means vertical expansion. So you multiply by 1/2, and vertically you multiply the y value. And then we have the 3 right here. The 3 here means horizontal compression. So if it's a 3, you do the reciprocal, 1/3. So you multiply by 1/3. And since it's horizontal compression, it's the x value that you have to multiply the 1/3 into. And then the reflections, I have a negative in front of the whole function, a negative in front of the whole function. It's a reflection in the x-axis. So we have reflection in the x-axis. And then I have x minus 2. That means you're going right 2. And then you have plus 4 added to the whole thing. So that means up 4. So adding 2 horizontally, that means you add it to the x value, and going up 4, you add it to the y value. So now what I'm going to do is start applying what I have to this point here. So I have a vertical expansion by 1/2. That means I multiply the y value by 1/2, so it becomes -6 and 2. Now I have horizontal compression by 1/3. That you multiply the 1/3 into the x value, and you get -2. 1/3 times -6 gives you -2, and then you still have the 2 there. A reflection in the x-axis, if you reflect over the x-axis, that means the y value changes. If it's negative, it becomes positive. If it's positive, it becomes negative. So therefore, here, the x stays the same, but the 2 becomes negative. Then right 2, that means I had 2 to the x value, so -2 plus 2 is going to be 0. And up 4 means you add 4 to the y value, and -2 plus 4 gives you 2. And that's where your point in the new transformations ends up being. So at 0 and 2, that's your final plotting point. Thank you for watching again. Bye-bye.